Badgers, known for their striped fur and sharp claws. We know all there is to know about the badger, but almost nothing is known about the monster who lurks in tonight's episode. Hi, I'm Dip Fingers. Thanks for tuning into my humble little YouTube channel where we're taking a deep dive into an old Canadian TV horror classic. On this week's episode, my buddy Steve and I sat down to watch what one critic considers to be the worst episode of this show. Is that true? Let's find out. Without further ado, I present to you, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Dead Man's Float. We already watched Dead Man's Float.
Oh, you're looking them up?
And the mall game.
Tale of Badge. That does look bad. That looks look horrible.
The Tale of Bad.
Bad.
Yeah, we gotta do that one.
Alright, let's do that one.
Yeah. They all are like the Tale of the. And this is the Tale of Bad. Can't wait to see the kind of idiot that fucking pitched Badge.
No problem.
Yeah, which one of these assholes pitches Badge? Tale of the Badge.
Yeah.
Tale of Badge.
Come on, guys. No fighting.
Okay, I think we know.
Yeah, we got our asshole. There he is.
It's about magic. Say you gotta like what I like. Yeah. Really like Samantha.
Target acquired.
Samantha. What a babe. I have a picture of her.
Hot dog outfit.
It's right next to my bed. I declare this meeting closed.
You're dressed like a hot dog. So is that guy. Oh, no.
It's actually not Hot Dog Guy. Tonight's submission for the Midnight Society comes from the group dingus, Gary. But Gary hasn't shown up yet, so until he does, Tucker decides to do a Gary impression, which murders.
The rules say no fighting, so no fighting.
Until
Look at it right. Uh-oh.
Gary hits him back hard.
You just proved that everyone has a special talent. In your case, it's being a complete idiot.
And Tucker never really socially recovers from that.
Everybody else, some
But
drama,
Gary's
some
back on
things.
top, and he starts to tease tonight's tale.
Some people have talents that are hidden, waiting for someone or something to bring them out. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Tale of Badge.
That's us at the fire, like, yeah, man, nah. A new person. Thus begins our journey into the tale of
Bad.
The story begins at a girl named Gwen's birthday party. Gwen just turned 16 and is excitedly blowing out some birthday candles when her little brother completely upstages her.
Science fair, first place, baby. It's wonderful.
Everyone's completely hyped on him winning first prize at the science fair. And after all, I mean, what did Gwen even really do? She's just born on this day, so. In an attempt to cheer her up, her grandmother Willie finds an old box in her dresser and produces a ruby amulet. Under the amulet lay an ominous chest labeled
Bad.
So Willie comes to console Gwen in her room.
And your birthday's very, very important.
Is she Irish?
Especially
Attempting some sort of voice here.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you! So Willie gives her the heirloom. It's a family tradition to pass down the amulet. Gwen absolutely loves this thing. It's not gaudy looking to her somehow at all.
Thanks, Willie.
Just then, Gwen's mother bursts into the room with some bad news.
Gwen, I just had a call from your band instructor.
What's the matter?
Gwen quit the band today.
Oh, Gwen, no.
This is fucking bad news. You can't do shit like this. The next day, her parents are heading out and they ask Gwen to stay home and babysit her little brother. Gwen obviously hates this idea, but her parents convince her by allowing her to go to a party once they're back.
Really? Well, I'm not a total ogre.
So the grown-ups leave, but not before Trevor spies on Willie as she hides the key to that chest. And then this happens.
I'll be back at 8 sharp. And as for you, primum non nocere.
What does that mean? First, do no harm.
It's your date?
What?
Yeah, bye.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
I know, it's so fucking...
Just say it.
Oh my god, that was weird. Trevor goes up to get his eyes on that goddamn treasure chest from earlier. Ugh. Man, what a lame fucking reveal that is. I keep doing that like it's got any kind of an impact.
Yeah.
It's a crystal and a flute. Just a nuke footage. Upon opening the chest, an absolutely unremarkable piece of shit crystal is revealed alongside a flute. He gets into that bad boy immediately. Doing so appears to have opened a portal to hell. And amidst the chaos,
Come on.
a knock at the door.
We gotta. Who's there?
I'm looking for Setterwind.
The show gets actually kind of creepy for a
There's
second.
no one here by that name. Why don't you go next door?
In some kind of trouble, are you?
No, we're fine.
Then why are your lights out?
Suddenly, the voice changes to sound just
Who's
like
there?
Willie.
Gwen, I forgot my keys again, dear.
Really? Are we glad to see you?
That's bad. This absolute unit of a goblin man just gets right up in their shit. The kids are rightfully paralyzed with fear.
Not the center.
Trevor attempts to fight back, but the badge just kind of shoves him and he sort of sees himself out backwards through the door. Badge! Badge, no!
Walking backwards.
And Badge makes his escape. Gwen follows behind and finds herself on Dagobah.
Train for it. I will.
He does do Yoda. I mean, you can't just do that voice. That's like pretty fucking solid thing character in our minds.
Yeah.
I heard that Frank Oz came up with that.
Really?
Yeah, he was puppeteering it and he's like switched the words around or some shit.
At 600 years, look as good. You would not.
There is another sky. After seeing some hanging corpses, Gwen falls to the floor in abject terror. Badge appears and delivers a bunch of exposition about trapped here for 1,000 hours or some shit, and that he needs the flute to not be trapped here anymore. I was just thinking, like, what's Badge's plan once he escapes that place? Is he just gonna go out into the suburbs of where, like Ohio or wherever they live? I feel like he's not gonna last 10 minutes out there. He's gonna get captured or shot dead. The government's not just gonna allow that thing to be running around in America. Gwen rushes back home to try and solve the Badge's riddle and figure out what to do with this box. They're really running out of ideas here at the 5th season of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Scraping the bottom.
I don't think this is the worst.
The Badge? What's
Yeah.
worse than this?
I think there's the worst title by far.
Yeah, and just sort of like, it's not terrible and it's not great. You just yawn without opening your mouth?
Yeah.
That was weird. Your whole face shape changed. Like... So she opens the box and solves the clue that my friend Steve solved right here, and it took me another 20 minutes to figure out. It's really
Oh, it's the notes you play.
Oh, it's how you get rid of that little fucking demon. Gwen returns to Dagobah and attempts to banish Badge in the hell from whence he came.
Oh. Fucking, there's Badge again.
And this old lady. Is she good? Is she Badge?
I want my brother back.
That came to me quick, man. I was like,
Dude,
I'm like the Lil Wayne.
Some people have it.
but she totally fumbles the bag. Badge decides she's simply gotta hang for this, something that he's pretty keen on doing to people who come here with that kind of attitude, but he stops when he hears a familiar voice. It's Willie. She storms in and fearlessly retrieves the kids from Ratman.
Song, Gwen. Music is your gift. The song.
Alright, ugh, yeah. Gwen gets back home safe, where she has to solve the riddle in order to save her grandma and brother. And these are the notes.
Oh, it's BADGE. That's what I said to you. And you like acknowledged it.
Oh. Oops. I didn't know that I already knew. Meanwhile, back on Dagobah, Badge gets all hangy looking at Willie. Just can't wait to get her swinging. He wants to steal the amulet and the family magic, but mostly just wants to see her all roped up there like one of his other masterpieces. Gwen manages to play the notes just in time and brings Dobby back to the Earth realm, sealing him forever into this piece of shit crystal. Also, I included this next shot here, I have no joke for it, just look at this. Now seemingly drunk with power, we can see Gwen kind of torturing this guy a lot. It looks like he's in actual pain here, and she's in actual joy, which is... I told you she doesn't have the capacity for this kind of power. But she's done it. Her heathen grandma and condescending little brother are saved. Never to be hanged, probably.
Willie, I don't think I really understand what happened.
Oh, you will, child.
As the team is debriefing on the nightmare that just occurred, Trevor's flipping out, kind of, so Willie decides to Men in Black him.
Sorry.
Oh, wow!
Gwen's kind of hyped on the possibilities of this. Like, it seems like a pretty massive power that she's honestly likely not really equipped to wield. Nevertheless, Willie passes down to Gwen this family magic and huge burden.
Everyone has their own special talent. And Gwen found out that hers was...
Sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
As Gary's story comes to a close, the group is impressed and says, cool.
Cool.
Ugh. It's kind of like a don't meet your heroes type situation.
It was in him or Badge?
I think more him.
Oh, yeah. This wet guy called Stig cringely beckons a bunch of coyotes to the campfire. And with that, the Midnight Society runs for their lives.
Hey, yo, wait up!
Well, that about does it. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end of the episode, and I don't know about you, but I'll probably be seeing that badger goblin asshole in my nightmares tonight. I'd stick around and hang out with you some more, but I actually have a bit of a badger problem of my own out front, so I gotta go deal with that. But until next time. Get ready for it?
Oh, that's a sick bass.
I mean, that's definitely a MIDI bass.
Yeah.
That sound only ever comes from MIDI.
I write music for TV shows. It's amazing.